So just touching real quick again on the whole Will Smith Chris Rock thing. Like really, I just want to move on. Like it really, it's a shock factor, but it's more than a shock factor at this point. It's like, mm, meant to say it's deeper than a shock factor for me. Um, of course, I listened to some other commentary about it, but Lunel, she made a lot of sense when she was like, all black people, or somewhere along them lines got like this amount of rage right there beneath the surface, and and you never. It's just that to take that one incident that just set it off or whatever. I think that makes perfect sense. Also, she was saying, this might have been. She was just hinting that it might have been a sign from God, to stop putting people on pedestal. And for me, that's just flat out confirmation. It ain't really even a hint at it. It's, yeah, that Will Smith is a man. Stop putting people on pedestals, period. Even, I mean, and honestly, for my life, I've been one of them people that be trying not to make no mistakes and stuff like that. And so people have put me up on a pedestal. And I feel like it does indicate, like, when something like that takes place, when somebody's, supposed to be this nice person and this good person, but they have to, like, regulate. It's a strong indication that something is just not right. And God is trying to get our attention. So that's what I'm stuck on. And it's like like it's a major shock factor to the point where, you almost feel like you can't get over it. I don't know how long it's gonna be talked about. I mean, it's gonna be talked about for a long time, but yeah, I just don't know. We don't need to coast on by it gracefully, but we, what I'm saying, praying that we can get past it and let whatever else needs to be sorted out be sorted out. And the main thing is let God have his way. Let God's will be done. And yeah, I'm putting it to the backyard or whatever right now because probably because I'm longing to get my butt out there because I can't find one of my pieces to my jacuzzi, which I got two of them. That's the funniest thing about it. I got two of them and don't know where neither one of them are. Um, leave it to me. Um, and yeah, cannot plug it up with anything else but the piece that I need. But again, I'm just pondering on it, thinking over it. I looked at a couple of people, what they had to say. Even Charlamagne the God, like I don't like him. I don't really rock with him, but what he said made sense to me. There's some people that's just speaking flat out ignorantly about it, and of course, rooting on to me the shenanigans. I do, I do have that aspect of, um, I do have that aspect of, yes, a man is supposed to be protective of his wife, his kids, and stuff like that. But I'm still not rooting on shenanigans like that. They need to be all out fighting and coming against each other and being enemies. Like they really probably do need to stand together as two black men. You know what I'm saying? And really, the example that probably needs to come about next is to see them standing together and interacting as black men, of course, while he's still respecting his wife. But of course, honestly, with that eye roll that Jada did, it was like she was over it. Then I peeped when Regina Hall was doing her little skit, and Jada did that little point like, okay, now y'all pushing it. I'm gonna let you slide with this one, but y'all pushing it. And then I think just with Chris Rock, it just set her off. Anybody speaking on her, period. But it's a lot of ways you can look at it. It's like, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be males need to be leaders, especially specifically black men. Like somebody else said, white people are sitting back. I think Lunel said that one too. Already sitting back. back looking like, see, look at these niggers, you know, we can't do nothing with them. They can't do nothing with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Um, and just even how I can relate on a personal level, like what I seen as far as my so-called boy's dad, my daughter's so-called dad, as far as when they linked up one day and they shook hands or whatever. And I was definitely in that moment. I was feeling so good. I was feeling like on top of the world. Like, okay, my children's fathers, they're gonna get along. We good to go. Had no idea that they was going. Like, I always feel like try to quote unquote overthrow me, or I don't want to even say overthrow. Like I'm ruling over them, but like come at me in a disrespectful manner. But it's like what they did do. I kind of just took that that punch and I just kind of rolled with it. You know, I'm still rolling with it as far as because my daughter is not physically present with me. My even though my so-called boy's dad made the call, he's still not interacting with his boys. So it it's a bit of confusion, and it was clarity and confusion all in one, or it was like some kind of understanding but still confusion all in one. And to me that just means the enemy still running rampant, you know, because things ain't made clear and brought to the full understanding. The enemy running rampant, and of course mad as hell. But I do take that as a confirmation. Will even spoke that, you know, he feels like God is calling on him regarding something. Yeah, calling on you to get your life right, get your life in order, be that leader, be that example for him, and it's up to you to go ahead and step up to the plate. Or, I mean, I don't want to say step down, but really, it's not even a matter of stepping down. Like when he called you, you need to do it. Or it's to me, it's just destruction. Period. It's destruction, yeah, for him, but it's gonna be like some worldwide destruction. But me talking about it is making me feel a little better and a little more relieved. Like I didn't really want to speak on this or say nothing else about it. Man, look at the sun; it's just shining. I'm just sitting in my window in the room. I, you know what I'm saying? Not feeling the direct sunlight on me, but I feel some. But it's windy out there too. And this morning I woke up and felt like my throat was hurting. So I'm like, I don't want to go out there and get sick because this spring weather is tricky. But and really had to turn the heat on last night because I knew it was gonna go down below freezing again. So what we got going on, I definitely had to speak something regarding the USPS again. Like I'm really ready to full a whole out, report them to News 2 and just get it popping, because they just not doing what they supposed to do. So it's definitely a lot of emotions and stuff like that. We're on a new day, and like I said, it's the 27th. I would say of any month, but I'm gonna just say of some months. But specifically, a certain month is definitely significant. But the fact that it showed up in my views, my site, on a bigger level, I'm like, what is going on? I don't know, man. One thing about it, God speaking, we need to listen. We need to hear. We need to hear clearly. We need to take heed. And I just pray people get in alignment. Me and my kids, you know, that was a strong alignment for us yesterday. I was adamant about watching King Richard yesterday, and then he won the. I barely can even say it without, you know, thinking too deep, thinking way too deep about it. But it's no coincidence, period, that I was adamant about watching that movie, and I couldn't even get into it like that. And I still got it on there. I can go back and watch it and pay more attention, but I did not know that that man was going to be at the Oscars and winning an award. That right there just is like, is I can't tremble and shake because I've seen on a certain scale and level what God can do and allow. what God can do and what God can allow the enemy to do. So I don't know. As far as Will, I just and I've been watching Bel Air and enjoying it. It's like, dang, can I even sit and enjoy Bel Air like that anymore? After that, because I don't feel like Will was in the wrong. I feel like definitely what Chris Rock did was distasteful, but I don't even really feel like he was. I definitely don't feel like he was dead wrong. I'm not gonna say he wasn't wrong, but somebody even said he could have killed him. Sheesh, man. All I can say is, Lord, all I can say is, Lord, I'm not speaking for everybody else. You are on the throne. You know the details. You know what be going on behind these closed doors. You know what goes on at these Grammy parties. You know what goes on if, certain type of esoteric and occult activity takes place. Any types of rituals that take place regarding these award shows and stuff like that. It's already bad enough that these are golden and graven images. And God said no. God said don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't even need to make no type of image. And I know that's not supposed to be representative of God, but it's been idolized. And he was still holding it. He still accepted it and got it. So I don't know, man. Then you got other people. Then one man I was rocking with when he first spoke about it. Well, he's the reason why I first went to one of these like quote unquote Christian YouTubers, and I seen it. But today he was talking was like nonsense to me, like, oh, why don't he pick on somebody his own size, why don't he hit such and such. Everybody know Chris Rock is, I guess, like cowardice or whatever. I mean, because he's a comedian. Comedians do kind of hide behind their jokes and stuff like that. I can definitely vouch for that, but that does not mean that a comedian will not rock your if if he feels the need to. Like, I really yes, I'm popping this gum and chewing this gum or whatever. Then, oh yeah, before I forget to mention it, I tried that spicy pizza from Pizza Hut today. I just had to get it, baby. That thing's spicy for real. It was good, but it's spicy for real. I had to have some ranch dressing with that. I could only eat 2. The rest probably gonna go in the freezer bag and put in the freezer, because, baby, that right there, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. That was some good stuff. I'll keep one out for tomorrow, but I'm putting the rest of that up. And I literally got a whole pizza done like that. And this is from a restaurant I didn't even want to order from. I was doing a personal boycott because they took my money, but I couldn't order from another one because that one was in a whole nother town. They was trying to charge like $20 delivery fee, but it was also from a town that I do not want to get nothing from, period. I don't want nothing. So I just like, forget it. But I had told the boys I was gonna order some pizza, and they don't really like meat lovers like that, but I ordered a meat lovers pizza and that spicy lovers. I had to take some of them peppers off and put them on a salad that I was eating because, bruh, that thing was spicy. So, with all that said, because I'm not going to keep on going on, I hope I find my jacuzzi piece, because that's what I'm on. That's what I'm trying to do, build myself up and go out there and be able to enjoy some time or whatever. Hope all my mail gets delivered to me, and just, yeah, I just want to enjoy my day. Shoot, the days we got left. Because Earth is definitely beyond ghetto at this point. It was created by God, but we done did some ghetto hot mess out here. If aliens did exist, they definitely looking like, yep, we've been waiting on them to destroy, to self-destruct, to destroy the planet they inhabit, all type of stuff. But no, for real, Lord, watch over us, keep us covered, because the enemy is rampant. Like, everybody is talking about it, and I mean, I know Regina Hall is like, damn, I just missed it. Bye. Now, I doubt Will was gonna smack her. Could have been Jada on that. But Jada was ready to rock her. Like, I'm telling you, if you look in Jada's You look at what Jada did. They definitely tired of y'all talking about them. I mean, granted, they put their entanglement business out there. Ooh, that wind is blowing. I love to see it, to be honest. But yeah, they put their entanglement business out there for folks. But that's the thing. We needed more so, instead of picking on and trying to roast each other, we needed to learn how to love each other better and help each other to heal. And I really don't know where that part's coming from, because I'm not necessarily trying to roast nobody, but I ain't really trying to help a lot of people through their healing process, because my own healing process has been rough. And I seen people like, for example, if I was on a hospital bed, baby, they coming in there. If I was on, let's just say I was on life support, thank God I wasn't, but they coming in there to unplug. What some people say, I'm gonna charge my phone. If you on life support and my phone percent, and I need to charge my phone, baby, I'm using that cord, that power cord, to charge my phone. And that's how I know people feel about me. And I mean, they at the point where that's how I'm starting to feel about them as well. So that's why we need the Lord to just, I mean, blessings is amazing, but we need him to do some other things. Protect, cover, keep. That's definitely blessing in itself, but we need some other things done. Period. God knows. God knows.